Look at this. Stop Putin now. I would wake up, there'd be 20, 22 one-star reviews. You get 3-4 phone calls a day calling us fascists, Nazis.
Russian restaurants have become a target of harassment as Putin invades Ukraine.
I'll show you. This one starts with "Go home."
There, you can still see it. The sign has been kicked in. It fell apart. We put it together.
In reality, these businesses have ties to Ukraine.
Consistently just hearing negative death threats, want to burn down the restaurant. I am Russian, I am Ukrainian, I am American.
Just because it's Russian in front of us doesn't mean we are with Putin and that regime.
Meanwhile, for Ukrainian businesses, there's been an outpouring of support.
We've seen a great uptick in business.
Is this the first time you've witnessed anti-Russian sentiment?
No. I remember the Cold War, Russophobia, we were called the Commies.
The war Putin is waging on the Ukrainian people is happening thousands of miles away. But in these restaurants run by immigrants, the pain of the invasion is palpable.
Because every news says it's like conflict. It's not the conflict, it's a bloody war.
We don't support this war. We don't want this war. We can't believe there's a war.
We're all brothers and sisters in this fight together to help Ukraine.
Oh, this is when I left Russia. This is my last picture with my dog that we had to leave behind.
Wow, how old were you then?
12. My father in Russia.
Vlada and her family fled the Soviet Union in 1977 and built a new home in the US by opening this restaurant. The Russian Samovar is a 3-generation family business that they say has been a safe haven for those fleeing the former Soviet Union.
We all ran away, the Ukrainians, the Russians, we're all expatriates of the Soviet Union. We left because we were against the regime.
Vlada is one of hundreds of thousands of Russians who immigrated to the US during the Cold War era. New York has the largest Russian population in the US. They came at a time when there was widespread anti-communist sentiment.
In the 80s, when we first opened, there was Russophobia as well, and we were called the Commies. This time around, we're called the Fascists and the Nazis, and it hurts. Calling us Nazis, we have Jewish descent. It hurts. It hurts on a very different level.
Since Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Vlada says sales have gone down around 60%. The war in Ukraine hits close to home for those at the Russian Samovar. Vlada's children are half Ukrainian, and many of the staff are from Ukraine.
Are you here for the benefit? Yes.
The Russian Samovar has been holding fundraisers to help the staff's family members. The restaurant's pianist is hoping the funds will help his family in Kyiv.
I have my mother, father, my 2 brothers, my nieces, but my niece was died the first day of war. They just bombed in the airport and she was working there. When I hear the first news, I was buying the ticket to Ukraine and I was ready to go to the war. But I got my daughter, she's 18 years old. She said, Papa, I need you here.
Thank you everybody for support Ukraine and for support our families, our friends, and all our relatives. Thank you and welcome to Samovar.
Veselka, a Ukrainian restaurant, has also become a center for solidarity and community mobilizing.
Here we are, we're looking at all the donations that were just made in one day. Communities definitely come together. It's just been amazing what people have been giving us.
Since the harassment began, another restaurant serving Russian dishes says they've changed the restaurant's branding from Russian to Eastern European cuisine.
I just took off a lot of the Russian words, so I had Russian borscht. I took that off. Why? Because, again, those emails, those calls, I don't want people to think crazy. And we are Ukrainian, you know what I mean? But it shouldn't really matter where we're from.
Meanwhile, Vlada refuses to change the name her parents gave the restaurant.
Why is it so important for you to have the word Russian in there?
We've been here as Russian Samovar before there was a Russian Federation. So no, we're not going to change the name. Everything Russian to me, this is my heritage.
At the same time, she's making sure it's clear they're against the war, showing that the word Russian and a Ukrainian flag can coexist peacefully.
But this was made for us. We were gonna hang it downstairs.
The Russian samovar is hoping to become a place of refuge for anyone escaping the violence.
Now people are gonna be running away from Putinism. These people are coming with nothing. They were forced to leave everything behind. They need to start a new life. We're here for them, whatever they need. We know what starting a new life is all about.
In times of crises, these restaurants are serving as a key link to a seemingly distant conflict.
If I would close up shop and go fight myself, that I will do the next best thing to raise money and awareness to help the Ukrainian people who are my people.
We are third generation of Americans now, making a living and creating a safe haven for anyone who escapes the evil. And we did it for 35 years and we will continue to do it.
Ukrainian and Russian businesses alike say solidarity, not hate, is what they need to help those in Ukraine.
People, they need this help very, very, very right now. And I'm just proud to be part of this.